Alright guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, we're back with Mr. Rose. This is actually very recent. Came out very recent on Monday this week. And this is spotting the clues in AI Slop. Around 14 minutes. Let's see how quickly we can spot. I mean, based on the title, we can probably all assume that these are AI pictures. But let's see how quickly you're going to be able to spot. Alright, link is down in the description. As always, make sure you subscribe to our Lord and Savior, Matt Rose. And let's get started.
Insane eagle flame! During a college football game, a bald eagle did its pre-game flight, but instead of returning to its trainer, it flew straight to the arm of the only Native American in the crowd. Out of thousands of people, it chose them. The stadium went silent, knowing they just witnessed something powerful.
Okay, that is so powerful, thank you.
A moment of respect, spirit, and visibility. Folded hands sparkle. Yeah, no, it's not AI. No, it's his eagle when he gets hired to fly it at sport events. Yeah, my initial thinking was that, but then I saw the dude below him taking a pic with what seems to be
What the fuck is that?
a piece of brownie, and the hand below would have been blocking their own camera. I ran a video on people believing AI Slop
Yeah,
was real
we've seen that one as well, I
said,
think.
Nah, Matt, the comments are all bots too. No one actually gets tricked by AI. Well, look at the mess we're in now, eh? Having to question everything we see these days, like some nightmarish version of Is It Cake? AI used to be easy to spot, but now requires more detective work. Like the lobster claws are the same size. That doesn't happen in real life. True legends, one final farewell.
It is insane how fast AI has evolved. It's impressive, but also kind of scary.
Well, Eric Clapton and Paul McCartney break out. No, he didn't. Paul McCartney's left-handed. There's always some clue from how AI has slipped up, even as small as the fact that nobody ever writes prices $299.00 because it's been studied that when the .00 are included, people are less likely to buy. So keep your eyes peeled. Ben & Jerry's milkshakes in all your favourite flavours. Don't know about you, but I want to try fish food, face-savouring food emojis. Will they do any in the dairy-free flavours? Please don't be AI. Ah yes, Bernazzi's Bender's Berries. My favourite. I love strawberry 68 cake.
Bro, when's the 69
London.
cake coming
Before
out?
everything, it was one of the most beautiful, clean, and safest places in Britain. Yeah. Back then, they drove on the right.
See? That's why Britain is not safe anymore and not clean anymore. They're now driving on the wrong side of the road.
It was crazy. Not just that,
How are you gonna be able to keep your fucking city clean and beautiful if you can't even drive on the proper side?
Backwards man, the backwards man! Macaulay and Kieran Culkin reunite at family Christmas party, dressed as Home Alone kids, recreating a classic holiday moment. I like how Kieran has an extra of Macaulay's arm.
Okay,
Oh my fucking
okay,
God,
yeah.
how did I miss that? And what the heck is this in the background? Crown emoji, the 2 Ps packed. Why Taylor Swift and Donna Kelsey's 2025 shopping spree just redefined the in-law relationship. I like.
What? That is an actual article. I'm sorry, but if you're someone that gives a flying fuck about what Taylor Swift bought on her shopping spree, you need to get a life. Bro, go outside and count grass or something. What the fuck? I will never understand why people interest themselves for celebrity shit like that so much. Her 2025 shopping spree. Brother, I couldn't care less what some woman in the US bought for Christmas. I don't give a shit. What?
2025 shopping spree just redefined the in-law relationship. I like it how AI thinks Taylor would wear the same outfit she wore to an award show.
Let's just hope that the entire thing, the entire article, plus the pictures, everything from beginning to end is AI. I really hope so.
For shopping, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. It's the tiny microphone for me. The goal
That is, but that actually exists. I've seen that before in videos from some
is
people.
never
Something so
Gucci
small.
bags. It's acres of land. RIP to that horribly long, misshapen horse. Skull emoji. Just imagine how small the horses would be if they walked all the way to the house.
The thing is, for many people, having a house like that would be the ultimate dream. For me too. But if I had to take care of the fucking grass and mow the lawn, bro, I'd sell that house in like a week. If not less. Hell
Of
no.
land. RIP to that horribly long, misshapen horse. Skull emoji. Just imagine how small the horses would be if they walked all the way to the house. I'm a farmer's daughter, and some people think that makes me less. I grew up
who
on a
does?
sweet potato farm about 10 miles
That is not a sweet
outside
potato.
of town, where mornings start before the sun, and vacation means a county fair. My parents have dough under their... Yeah, I'll stop you there. The chicken have duck feet, you stupid goddamn dumbass manipulative robot prick. Today, I returned a library book I checked out when I was a kid, and I'm old enough now that the
What?
librarian behind the desk had to blink twice, like she thought I was joking. This AI photo, a book that old wouldn't have a barcode. They only started using those 30 years ago at the earliest, and it wouldn't have...
Yeah, also if you return a book after like, what, 15, 20 years, I think they will charge you like the price equivalent to a house or something. Like, just claim you've lost it or something.
been on the cover, they were still tucking in the books so they could also stamp the card as reminder to return. Well spotted, very good. But also, where the red fern grows. Oh, sounds like a good book. AI fucking slop. United passenger posted his first rose. Oh, sounds like a good...
The letters, you can read them very, very good. In the previous AI videos we watched, the letters were all like super messed up and shit and just, ugh. This one is actually solid. And the time frame it took for AI to get there was not that small.
Book AI
And not that long.
slop. United passenger posted his first class ticket to brag about Trump and someone cancelled his flight. Fuck.
Hey, what? To brag about...
AI is getting too good. Why does his ticket say Unico and United? Why is the champagne in his glass, but his champagne is unopened? And why is he holding his bollocks? You forgot his legs are shorter than his arm. Plus, he's literally on the flight. Right? Loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji, loudly crying face emoji. What, they're gonna kick him off now, are they? What's happened there then? Okay, cabin crew, come in. Can I just confirm you've served all the food and drink, yes? Fantastic. So everyone's got a hot meal and a full glass of alcohol right in front of them, correct?
Cancelling
Right, if you could just go through now and
mid-flight.
actually make sure that everyone's got a ticket. Brilliant. And then after that, probably best start thinking about taking off. Where are pictures of Obama praying? Ooh, not many clues to work with here.
I don't know,
Let me
ask
just try
AI.
something. 1 sec. Marietta Handyman Services. Installed safely. Wired right.
What?
No stress. Do all of your workers have 3 hands?
Wait, what? Oh. Damn. More efficient work and 50% quicker, you know?
No stress. Do all of your workers have 3 hands? Marietta Mandyman? Some hospitals and hospices in the UK and Australia have introduced cuddle beds, that is, special wider beds that let families lie beside their loved ones who are terminally ill. These beds bring comfort, warmth,
What?
and emotional closeness during the most difficult final moments of life. Do you think this practice should be followed by all hospitals? Again, AI slipping up on the old hands, but it does have a solution for that, though.
Oh, I'm glad this is AI. That way I can laugh with all my heart. Oh my... What the fuck is that, bro? It just looks like 2 thumbs. Oh.
Happy birthday.
And the fucking Karen haircut as well. Like, as if they wouldn't be punished enough. Only gave him the fucking
Tonight
Karen
wins
haircut.
Party Popper 2 Hearts. Some heartless people won't congratulate them just because they're different. Broken heart, crying face. Hashtag stay strong. I refuse to believe we humans are this stupid. Oh, I've got bad news for you. What are they supposed to do with those?
And then you look at the names and the profile pictures, and so many of them are the old people. The same people who growing up told us, don't believe everything you see on the TV. Well, how times have changed. For
you. What are they supposed to do with those blocks? Just going back to this one though quickly, what's odd is that it's based on a real idea, on a real picture. The AI decided to festoon with messed up flags and turn it for no reason into an airbed. God, imagine you sit on the side.
As someone who sleeps on their stomach, this looks insanely uncomfortable.
And grandma just launches into the air like a trampoline. Or like 5 nurses trying to hold the bed down and get her up for a bath and she's just flopping around in the middle like a fish. AI has a habit of doing this. Here's a photo, a real story. The Arizona Fire Department had 19 babies born to the 18 firefighters inside of 1 year. AI decides, no, I can do that photo. Baby, yeah, I've seen one of those before. Yeah.
Ew.
Hey, you guys. My favourite baby, God bless. Folded hands. Am I crazy? Or does this child look like that wild ass restoration of that Jesus portrait done by that old lady in Spain?
What is that
Could
thing?
It be? The wadded up tissue next to the game. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. The AI was wrong for that. Dr. Pepper slippers coming soon to Walmart, Red Heart. Oh,
what?
So good at
They need to make a fucking white Monster Energy slippers. I would buy that. I would literally buy that.
Making it look
but
like
not Dr.
Pepper.
Walmart. Absolutely not.
But Foxcare. How far can animals identify us? What happens in that 600-yard Foxcare? How far?
That is a nice giraffe, bro. Falcon. Bro, this... Okay. 2 kilometers is 2,800 yards. Okay. 2 kilometers is 2,200 yards. Ah, okay. And 3 kilometers is 3,200 yards. Okay. And that is a very nice looking giraffe. That is a beautiful giraffe.
What happens in that 600-yard window where you can be identified by a falcon, but not by a falcon? Schrodinger's falcon. Plus, that's not a giraffe. Me and my husband, after 23 years, with the same pose and fun, winking face with tongue, smiling face with 3 hearts. Right, because AirPods were a thing 23 years ago. They were, and he wore them so much, they became one with his ear. You're being really sensitive right now. I love how the Pringles aged too. Spirit science. Posts. Look at this hidden sugar and common drinks. Every choice we make carries weight. And
what the yeah, there's definitely that much sugar in water. What is the difference between juice drink and energy juice? And that is not iced tea. And also, if that is supposed to be shocking that there's like a bunch of sugar in Coke and Red Bull, I have news for your buddy. We knew that.
Awareness is a powerful tool. I like how the bottom of the Coke can bows outwards to fit the curve of the C of Coca-Cola. Red tea, my fave. Who the fuck out here drinking sugar water? Like an ant?
Yep.
Or perhaps a hummingbird? Or...
Already gone everywhere.
What are you doing? Matt, no. It's not worth it, brother.
Whoa! Top 10 Richest Billionaires 2025. I love how this looks like an in memoriam post. Combined wealth. There are trillions of dollars faced with tears of joy emoji. Who we got here then? Jeff Bakes, Mal Gibson, Mark Zuckerberg, and what? Yes!
Adam Sandler.
Elon Musk is upsetting, lol. Whilst we're on the topic of Musk, here's his family tree, posted unironically. Oh god, this isn't how you do a family tree. This is a family wreath. Fear the nameless Musk.
Strider Musk, what?
2021.
Azure Musk.
Dolly Parton impersonator meetup in Texas. Is that Mr. Poopy Butthole on horseback on the right. Oh, wait. Oh, I missed this event, and I live right up the street from Boris Lufthansa. I have truly never, in all my 75 years, witnessed such a charming little display of determination mixed with cozy desperation. Brilliant.
What?
Fabulous idea. I'd have made besties with him and curled up in there. Yeah, you know how you can never understand the overhead speakers? It's because they're speaking this language.
The flight to D4 is late.
Oh, no, I'm never going to get to Del Rito in time for Thameskivong. Amarillo reflects a
Shit.
classic American plains city, known for highways, open land, and regional travel routes that connect communities across
How do you get on that circle? It just
the
spawns.
central United States.
Cool.
Love the big circle road with no off-ramp, lol.
Mhm.
We just be driving in circles out here. Hey, I live there. This isn't AI. I once accidentally teleported into the circle. I had to call for help to get out, loudly crying face emoji. This is
how they
Amarillo
put-
actually
where they
looks
put
like, if anyone
prisoners,
was
bro.
wondering. Where's the circle? I only order the cheeseburger, but the table is saying to split to bill evenly. What are your eyes emoji? That's why when you start ordering, tell the waiter it's a separate checks, yeah? Problem solved. Josh, mate. Oh yeah, what, that new place over on Pemnavivintag, ACMV, Weshenham, DC? Yeah, I was just there last week. Pemnavivintag is my favourite
What
German
kind of
holiday.
date is that, bro?
Got charged for 0 cheeseburgers. Face with tears, face with tears, face with
Nice.
tears of joy. AI loves receipt posts for some reason. I broke the number
Why?
one rule and took a co-worker on a date. We picked Olive Garden because it felt safe, casual, neutral, HR-approved vibes. Everything was cool until the check came. You're talking such shit. What do you mean you're taking her on a date? You've both got wedding rings on, and you're holding a receipt which says you've had a tiramisu, but she's still eating her salad. Let's just have a closer look at that receipt, shall we? 1 tier of Fiddig with 1 Nutella tea and 1 wet towel.
And what? A Nutella tea.
1 Tisair, nut, 1 Tersarius, and 1 Triscuit. Add $1, $2, and $2.50, and $5, and $5.20, and $3, and it makes the total a $285.50. Duh, face with rolling eyes. And yet, almost every pleb gobbles it up, besides the odd cautious, is this AI generated? Of course it is! Who would have taken the picture? Both his hands are on the receipt! Living that DualShock life, video game growing hard.
Bro.
That controller is plugged in to potato chips. Fucking poster says scheme. Skull emoji. What happened to
And wait.
to potato chips? Fucking poster
Metrics.
says scheme. Skull emoji. What happened to Crash? Look what it did to Space Jam. Swamp Jam is an absolute classic. I wore a sneaker on one foot and went barefoot on the other, which was the style at the time. Yeah, when your mum barges in your room
Yeah.
when you're hanging out with your friend, so your shirt is backwards and you only have 1 shoe on. Collectors! Automobile dash symbol. Cars 4 2026. Hype! Lightning McQueen is back. Seymour.
Who the hell is supposed to be that? And what is... Ah, wait, my mouse on the different screen. Who the fuck is that? And what is that abomination, bro? Why is there another Lightning McQueen? Why does he look like Lightning
Don't
McQueen?
Seymour, this is AI. Disney said multiple times they'll never make another movie due to Pixar no longer having the partnership with the animation studio that did the Cars and Planes movies. Nice. I mean, you didn't really need to say that because there's a Cyclops with a 3-eyed one. What is this
Yep.
supposed to be? What the fuck is this? Jesus is still king. Can I get an amen? Amen. No, wait.
No,
Aim. His own
yeah.
patch says Jesus. Is he saying he is king? Weight loss salad, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, onion. Those are some big fucking cherry tomatoes, lol. Stinky dicks, bagel seasoning, when only the finest will do. And the dressing
Stinky
only has 50
dicks
muff
on-
per serving. Jack-o'-lantern emoji, POV, Halloween in the 90s, jack-o'-lantern emoji. More AI, which tragically humans were reacting with their real organic memories to. Yeah, I really miss when I was a kid and we just put pumpkins in the middle of the road. Nobody puts pumpkins in the middle of the road anymore. I miss the days when street lamps were just long sticks with nothing at the top. I also really miss those those
Good
teeny
old
tiny
days, bro.
automobiles from the 90s that got banned after that one incident in 1999 that caused the media to erase them from the cultural continuum. I'm imagining a horror movie where someone gets sucked inside one of these AI hellscapes. Grocery store.
That actually sounds like
Hashtag vintage
an interesting
retail.
plot.
Hashtag women of the 1920s. Hi, yeah, I'll take some peas and some peas. Oh, and some peppers.
Yay.
Coffee and peas is all one needs. In Mobile, Alabama, 23-year-old Red Lobster server arrested after no-tip receipt sparks seafood night chaos. Now, this is a
What?
tough one, and obviously it's got all the guys out there making fools of themselves. I mean, maybe it's real. Maybe it's real. Yeah. Oh, there's just one thing I find mighty confusing. It says the mugshot there's taken on the 18th November, 2025. Now, see, I thought Mobile Alabama's Red Lobster shut down on May 2024. That's awful
Ooh.
curious. Plus her Def Leppard shirt says Def Leppelin. These are the sorts of AI photos which go the most
But
undetected,
that one looked pretty
though,
damn real.
largely as men on Facebook with these sorts of profile pics are too busy commenting. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? The comments are insane. Some motherfucker really said, oh, wowzers. But just look at the badge. It's literally a capture. And another tell, actually sit back and think about what you're looking at. No one would do this. At 53, he sang one song and blah, 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 blah. We are getting into the minutiae of clues here.
Bro,
but sometimes that's
why
what's
is
required.
Eminem shredded
This
like that?
is AI. Eminem has a skull mushroom on his left arm, and Ronnie R.I.P. is at the bottom of the tattoo, not the top. I have the exact mushroom on my head, so I know. Yeah. I mean, they also kept the prompt, so sometimes digging down into the tiniest of clues isn't required, though. German short-haired pointer group shared that loyalty never fades, only remembered in silence. Generations pass, but a German short-hointed coins haunter always remembers what loyalty feels like in silence. What?
Ah, okay. Okay, that is... Yeah. Let's go back. That is something to live by, guys. That's
Loyalty. Generations pass, but a German short-hointed coins haunter always remembers what loyalty feels like in silence.
there you go. Now that is some advice to live by. Go out there and change the world because of that. Oh boy. Some pretty easy to spot, I think, but some also, like, especially, what was it? This one. My first impression was not, that is definitely AI. Like, I genuinely probably would have believed that this is real if you showed it to me. My first reaction would have probably been, yeah, that is probably real. That is, yeah, like I said earlier, that is impressive and kind of scary. Like, I don't mind AI becoming very realistic as long as you can still tell that it is real. But if we look at, like, the past video he made, which he mentioned 2 years ago, you could very clearly tell the difference. But now it's getting a lot more difficult. Now let's add another 2 years onto that. Yeah. Interesting times. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your requests down in the comments or join my Discord. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to Matt and you support him. And I hope all of you will have a great day, and we will see each other in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.